Hey guys, this is Keith on the Rhodes podcast. Hope
Rough
everybody's
Roads.
doing well. What's up, Daniel? How are you tonight, bud?
I'm great, Keith. How are you?
Good. How was your day?
Uh, it was good. It's been beautiful days lately. It's
Oh
nice
God,
outside.
it's been so nice. It got up to 81 yesterday. Like you can't beat that.
Yes. Well, I mean, but pretty soon it's going to be too hot to work outside, and you want to be inside. So,
Yeah.
but right
Uh,
now it's perfect.
Once we start hitting 100,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I bet you we will see a lot of triple digits this year here in Salt Lake. I
based
think it
off
was
the
only
winter,
like I think it was only like 7 times last year.
really, it wasn't many.
I don't know if there's any way for you to look it up just to like while we're talking, but yeah, I really think that it was only like no more than 10 times that it reached over a triple digits last year.
That's
But
probably
I
about
think
right.
this year is going to be it's going to be a scorcher. Watch.
Based off of how we did with the winter.
Yeah, we haven't had a winter like we had this year. I've been here almost 25 years, and like when I first moved here, it was like dumping, 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 and then now it's like it's springtime. I mean, it's cold, but it's like we don't ever have any snow. But like this winter was killer. It was a great snow winter for sure.
Yeah, I went out today. I had a short sleeve shirt on, for my in person interview today, and I was fine walking over there. It was so nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Your interview where you got the job.
yeah, I got the job, dude. It takes
And then
patience,
they
you
put it
know.
to that's cool, man. Like that's awesome. And so it's not the job that you expected though.
No, I was expecting to do peer support or just be a
Well,
tech,
yeah,
but I ended up getting a case management job working from four to midnight.
that's
You
awesome,
know,
man.
making a nice amount of money compared to what I used to make. So
I
it's
mean,
gonna be
and you're
nice.
helping people. I mean, you're able to talk to people and give them guidance, and
Yeah.
that is that's like really one of the best jobs. And out of all the case managers, because there's a lot of shitty case managers and like
Yeah.
people that don't really give a fuck, but I know this in my fucking heart that you will excel in this job because you do care.
Yeah.
You will give people a lot to listen to and a lot to take back to their rooms and think about, and without judgment.
This job takes a lot of patience, like dealing with clients or whatever. And some of these guys, they're kind of it's more of a hands-on rehab over there,
Yeah,
compared to where we were at Epic. And
yeah, it's harder.
so
But
yeah, so it takes a lot of patience to be able to sit there and listen, hear a client out, hear what they have to say before you start jumping in. Oh, you want to do this, want to do that. You got to just let them finish saying what they want to say.
yeah, uh, and patience is our topic, tonight. And you're right. I mean, like you're not really going to know until like you're in that situation,
Mhm.
until you're doing that job, how much patience it's going to really take, because it's going to take you're going to have a lot of patience.
A lot of patience.
I don't even know if $20 an hour is even worth it. Maybe I don't know. Hopefully they
For
bump you up fast.
for me, that's a good starting salary.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
can't
good.
I can't complain. It's a
If
good
you
way to
can live
start.
off, yeah, if you can live off that, that's perfect. And plus, you get to uh like exceed yourself. You get to go outside the boundaries and help other people out. Like you get that. Okay, so for instance, that's like what I was saying about my daughter. Okay, so she got this new job selling Kirby's, and I mean, like, oh, the Kirby, shit, what kind of job is that? And it's
What
like
Kirby's? What's Kirby's?
it's a vacuum.
Oh, she's selling vacuums.
That's what it is, like door to door vacuums, right?
Oh man, that's a tough
Oh
sell.
man, like yeah, Cody did it before. Cody has some stories about selling the Kirby. Um, but it gives her experience talking to people, and
Mhm.
like you go door to door, introduce yourself, try to get in, you get in, and then you you kind of relate to people just like how I do in my business. like
Mhm.
like I'm a people person. Like I cannot do sales. I don't have the patience to sit there on the phone and like talk to somebody. like I have to be interacted
Oh yeah,
face to face. Like I I
That's what
want
I'll
to
be doing. I'll be
see
doing face
face.
to face. I'll be doing face to
Yeah.
face with them. And
And so
I don't.
I think it's cool, you know, for my daughter because you have to have a lot of patience to know that this door could be a no, or the next door could be a no, or like how many no's until a yes. And so you have to have a lot of patience.
I
And
did. I did through this whole job hunt. I had a lot of patience. I didn't jump on the first thing that was offered to me. I was very patient. And then one day
yeah,
I get a phone call from my friend Cindy over there. She's like, "Hey, we're hiring." And she's like, "I'll put a good word in for you." And her putting the word in was enough to get me hired.
that's awesome. And you know what? I bet you like 80%, 90%, maybe even 100% of the people that work there have been through treatment before.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's
Yeah,
everybody just like us.
yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I guess there were a few, like when we were going through Epic, that didn't have a background of rough roads
Yeah,
subscribed.
rough roads.
but uh, but I still respected them, in a way. But there's other therapists that I had that did, and that's and I could like bond with them a lot easier. I can relate to them a lot easier. Just
Mhm.
like you've been there, so you know,
Yeah,
how it is. You
because
know,
I got certified to do, to be a peer support last April, and now I get to be a case manager, and they're gonna pay for it and everything, and pay to get me certified. So
that's
um,
really cool.
and then it's an open book test. So
Yeah, just like when you're
it's
taking your driver's license, anybody can pass.
yeah, exactly. Anyone should pass. But yeah,
Yeah, but
how does patients relate to you and what you do on the daily?
oh yeah, like I have great patience, and I'm not just saying that to boast, but like I have great patience, great understanding, because I think that's where patience comes into a lot of it, is like the understanding of other people,
Yeah,
because no matter what other people, you can't control what other people do.
yeah, you
And
can't.
so having patience and kind of waiting before you say something that could be, fucked up or that you can't take
Yep.
back, um, I think comes in really, really strong. And I think it helps maybe having kids. I think my kids are now 20, 17, and 16, about to be 18 and 17 and 20. But my oldest daughter just had her birthday in April. April
Mhm.
13th. And so, I mean, she turned 20. Um,
I'm on
and,
the
and
15th.
oh, yeah, you're on the 15th?
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday. Shit. Sorry, I
Happy
missed
birthday.
it.
Yep. 42, bro. I'm getting up there. How old,
And
how old are you? How old are
You
you?
don't look 40. You don't look 42, bud.
Because I got my beard trimmed up. You know, when my beard's long, you can see all the white, my chin, and all that
I
gray.
I had a gray in my beard since I was like could grow a beard. Like as soon as it grew out, I had gray in my beard. And I think it's just platinum. I don't think it's gray. I think it's just like platinum blonde because
Hey,
when I was born, that's like my hair looks dark now, but like when I was like a kid, I mean it was like the sun, man. It was platinum. It was white almost. It's
yeah,
crazy.
it takes
Anyway,
patience to grow a beard.
huh?
I said it takes patience to grow a good beard.
No, it doesn't. It just takes days.
No, for me it takes
no,
days too.
no, no,
My
no.
shit goes so fast.
It takes patience. It takes patience raising three fucking teenage daughters.
Yeah, dude. I
That's
remember
what that's
when
what patience is.
when you told me back in the day, like that was your goal to like, get your daughters back and everything. And I was like,
Yeah,
man, dude, he's gonna have his hands full, you know. But
yeah, and it was and it's crazy, kind of like looking back because I mean, like I knew what I wanted and I saw it, but now it's like different. So I mean, I think there was like 2.5, 3 years when um when I went back out, rough roads, went back out
rough
on the
roads,
rough road.
rough roads,
And
yeah, rough roads.
and and so there, I mean that there is time that I was like away from them and I didn't talk to them. I wasn't allowed to talk to them, you know.
Mhm.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there were some times that they had found out a way to contact me, and I was able to like talk to them a few times and stuff. And
Mhm.
what's crazy, because like a lot of kids with parents that fuck up or anything, they
Mhm.
kind of fuck up. And not only that, but they like resent their parents, and
Mhm.
they like have hard feelings. But like my kids are like the total opposite of that. Total
Really,
opposite of that. My
they
kids
welcome you.
like love that. They like no matter what. Like my kids never blamed me. They understood. Like I mean, they gave me support, and plus they're like, well, this year they're kind of falling behind, but I think they have A's and B's. But like normally
So
they're like
they're all good.
straight
They're all good
straight
students.
A's. Yeah, I mean, like, well, because I also give them a lot of money if they make straight A's, so they always shoot for it. They always do it.
Yeah,
But
we were shooting for all B's in my house. That was the goal.
yeah, it's like, hey, whatever. I mean, like, you just have to pay attention. It's like that. That's something I never fucking did. In school, I never paid attention. Like I learned from the streets, rough roads.
Rough roads,
I
yeah.
just, I didn't, I didn't learn. Yeah, I learned from the rough roads. I didn't really learn too much in school. I mean, like I had fun in school. Like I never got picked on. Like I'm not gonna say I never got picked on, but like in elementary, I did, and then I started fighting, and then in middle school, like I got picked on, and I fought more and more, and then by the time I was in high school, like nobody really fucked with me. Like I mean, like I really like I can look back on my school years and like I loved it, man. Like I love school. I did like I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's and I feel like patience, like kids these days need to have a lot more because
Yeah.
I think a lot of kids are like quick to react. Boom,
Mhm.
instead
Yeah.
of like taking a breath, calming down, having some patience, you know,
Yeah.
and
Some patience.
then react. But
They need to slow down, and just kind of like
It's
Remember what
really
you came
hard
from.
for anybody these days to do that, just because the world's
Yeah.
spinning so fucking fast.
Yeah.
There's so many distractions nowadays that people cannot stay focused on one thing for too long, you know.
Yeah. Our attention span is short and big time.
Really,
And
it's
the
definitely
one
shut down.
and whenever you go on the mainstream media like CNN or like Fox News, all you see is like these Fox News alerts and these CNN breaking news or whatever. And it's like there's like reprogramming you.
Yeah.
And I mean they tell you what stories you want to hear. They do whatever they can to scare you.
Yeah, they make a lot of people believe things that aren't really true,
Yeah.
or you know, and then just to hide the fact that what's really fucking scary, like, is would blow people's fucking minds. What they're hiding is even fucking like way scarier than that.
Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
And that's what I was saying. Like, shout out to Redacted. I hope they maybe watch this someday. I definitely know they won't, but no, like
I got
Redacted is the real news. It's the real news, and like, it's not false. It's not um, conspiracy theorists. There's mounds of research. If you want to do it and find out what they're talking about is actually true.
no what
But it's like
what is
it's crazy when they talk, because it's almost like, no fucking way. But there's documents that hold it up and make it fucking like solid. It's fucking real shit. They're not just talking out of their ass.
what is that compared to like the Wi-Fi? What's the difference?
Um, that is just like media news. Redacted is like media news, and Y files is like stuff that are like conspiracy theories, or like did we land on the moon, or I can't really think of the word that I'm looking for, but anyways, it's just like just stories of myths, stories of like
Secret
phenomena.
space secret space program, like that kind of stuff.
It's just like a bunch of different stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Y
need to watch
files
that.
Y files is good too.
I got to watch Wi-Fi just because you said I look like that guy, or my mannerism is.
Yeah, no, there's like certain times like when you like talk and stuff, like, I don't know, maybe it was just like the other night. It was weird. But yeah, you do. I saw a guy at 7-Eleven that looked just like you. I wanted to take a picture with him, so I really should have. Like, it wasn't 7-Eleven, it was Holiday, but like, I almost, like, if I left my phone in my truck, because I always like leave my phone in my truck with it running. So
Yeah,
probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
yeah,
Somebody can come along and take it down some rough roads.
yeah. Like in front of a Tesoro gas station or something like that. That would be some rough roads. But I mean, your job though. I mean, you you meet with people, all day long. You probably answer the phones quite a bit, don't you?
Um, Not really. I got some good close clients. I mean, like, I've been working at this lady's house now for like almost a month.
Hell yeah.
Just doing
And what?
like odd and end work. I mean, like, some days I'm fucking like raking a yard, and then other days like I'm repairing stucco and doing painting, doing drywall on the inside.
She's
Um,
always got she always has something, huh?
yeah. Well, ever since my Angie leads um quit, and like, I don't really depend on Angie leads anymore. Um, Way too expensive, and they just give me like false leads every time they give me a lead. It's like $40, right? And
What?
Yeah, $40. And sometimes it's like the wrong number. Like I call it like because I answer my leads like immediately. So
Yeah.
it's like as soon as I get a lead, like I'm like because they send it to like 4 or 5 other people. And like
Mhm.
I guarantee I'm the first one to call because I answer on the first lead. Bam, I call my client. Like I've had people looking for a job. It was like a Mexican guy, couldn't speak a lick of fucking English,
Mhm.
and he didn't need a drywall repair. He was looking to do drywall repair. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? I was like, are you serious? Like, so I have to pay $40 for that, you know?
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
like, people that, and like you can only get so many credits um in a week or something like that. But
Mhm.
they're sending me bad shit like
Bad
3
links and
times a
just
day. So it's like, what the fuck?
yeah. Well, what are you paying
It,
for anyway? You know, like
it just got too expensive. I mean, like I made some good money, but like it's just not worth. It's not worth. It's not worth. It was just wasn't worth it to me. You know.
yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. So
I didn't
are
have
you?
enough patience with them.
I know that's what I was gonna say. You got to be patient with them, but it's a little
Yeah,
too
you
late
gotta.
now. Rough
Oh,
roads now.
no, I mean, like, well, I mean, my money patience was wearing out. Let's just put it that way because, like, it's just way too much money coming out of my pocket.
Well,
So,
you had a good talk with the landlord, which was I'm sure a big relief
yeah, I
for
don't
you.
want to put that here. Let me
No,
get
we're not.
right back to you, okay?
Yep.
Yeah, so he has some good work for me. I've been doing like some odd jobs for him and stuff, so that's good. It takes a little bit of money off the rent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's got to be a big relief. I can't believe like how much rent is these days.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm almost $2,000 a month for a
Freaking
3 bedroom, 2 bath. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous.
yeah. You pay a lot for rent.
And I was like, so I had the girls go online just to find like something cheaper and stuff, and they found some like really nice places on the marketplace.
Uh-huh.
I swear it's a fucking scam.
Yeah, dude, some of those things are fishy. You know.
Like I was talking to the guy for a minute, but he would never call me. But he did say that I was like, "Are you local?" He said yes, which doesn't mean anything. He can just have anybody fucking come by and like and meet
He,
me. I don't know if it's
he
fucking
could be
him.
in Juarez, Mexico, for all you know. You know.
Yeah, or the freaking scam capital of the world, India. You know,
Yeah, golly, all those
you watch
robocalls.
that? Like, it's like, do you watch? Uh, oh, oh, uh,
The
it's called
movie.
Scammer Payback, but his name is Payoki or fucking. I'm probably slaughtering his name right now. But do you ever watch
No,
that? Oh
no.
my
What's it?
god, dude! See, I
What
watch
is it?
way too many videos.
What is it? What is it? Tell me about it.
It's just a guy that he like he's smart as fuck. Like he has, like I said, he has like 5 different computers. But like he'll call scammers, and he'll use like this different voice modulators, like different like sometimes he sounds like a grandma, sometimes he sounds like an old man or something, he just sounds freaking different, right? And then like he keeps them
Uh,
on the phone forever, right? But he also lets them get into his computer, which he built himself, and there's nothing that's real inside this computer. Everything that they're looking at,
what?
yeah, dude, he's smart as fuck. And then not only that, once he lets them into his computer, he now has access to their computer, and like he goes and like deletes all their
Oh shit!
files, and
Oh
like
man!
it keeps him on the phone. Like, oh yeah, dude, like it's fucking. I only subscribe I probably can like say that I have like 10 people that I can say that I subscribe to. I watch a lot of fucking videos, but like, yeah, not many I subscribe to. But please subscribe right now. Hit that bell.
Rough at Rough Roads Podcast at Rough Roads Podcast on YouTube. Smash that like and subscribe.
Yeah, if you like anything we say, or if you feel like the way we do, you know, fuck, get your thoughts out there. Let us know, because we're not biased, and if we can take anybody in. Love you.
You want to,
Like,
yeah, and you want to come join us and be a guest on the show? Just shoot us a text message. 801-215-9682, 801-215-9682. Just shoot us a text, and we'll get you on. We'd love to start having a guest on. The show's going to be, within the next couple of weeks. We're going to be doing it twice a week, but we're going to be doing a little bit longer. So it will cater pretty good, for having a guest.
he
on.
gets a 30-minute lunch, so we might be doing it every day. Don't let him fool you. I'm gonna talk him into it. At least 10 minutes.
If you can wait until midnight.
No, we don't have to wait till midnight. We can do it during the day. I mean, like, I own my own business. I can take 10 minutes, 30 minutes off and do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. That's right. I forgot. That is true. You can do that.
We'll make it work. If people want us to do it, that's the thing. It's like, if there are people, like, I don't even care if it's 10 people out there that want us to do it, like, then I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, I think we got about 12 subscribers right now, so we're doing pretty good. Thanks to your daughter and her friends. Daniel's getting big on the likes and subscribes. Rough
What
Roads,
happened to all your people that followed your other? Did get them to follow?
Oh yeah. So today we actually hit 600 followers on Twitter.
So make a Twitter post and tell everybody to follow this podcast. Boom.
Well, I did. When you go on there, all you got to do is there's a button. It says press to listen live, and it goes straight.
I got it.
It goes
I don't know how to.
You're fine. When you click on it,
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. When you click on that button on Twitter, it takes you straight to our YouTube page.
Kids, don't do that. Don't do this at home.
What? Don't smoke cigarettes?
Yeah.
I hear you. Cody doesn't smoke, does he?
He vapes.
Oh, that's right. He does vape.
Yeah.
He's vaped for a while, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Back at Epic, yeah, we used to vape in the room.
He does that fucking 50 Nick too. Woo!
Really?
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. That's big dog shit right there. That's rough road.
That is Rough Roads right there. Big time Rough Road shit right there.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when I used to do it, it was 24 milligrams, and I couldn't go any higher than that, dude.
Yeah, that's what we were like doing in Epic.
What, 24?
No, 50.
Oh, 50. Oh yeah, remember Scotty always thought it was so funny to play a joke on me. He's like, dude, try out this new juice I got, and I would take a huge rip of the 50 and almost like throw up. I'd like get all lightheaded and shit.
Yeah, because they would fucking put it in a regular vape. You're not supposed to use 50 Nick in that kind of vape, but they were using it in a mod. I'm like,
yeah, you're not supposed to. That's Rough Roads right there. That's Rough Roads right there. Yeah.
Have you talked to fucking Scotty?
I have not seen Scotty or heard from him.
Talked to him? Because you know what? That's somebody that we need to get on the podcast too. But Cody knows how to get a hold of him. Cody talks to him every now and then.
All right.
We'll put Cody. He's definitely one that's fucking has some fucking rough fucking roads.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like like I've been down some fucking rough roads, but also like knew how to like climb out of them. But like some people go down rough roads and like just like don't know how to fucking get out of them.
It's like the
You know?
block. It's like the block. You know how people would go down there and they would just get stuck. You know, like Cody was talking about.
Yeah.
You know,
You get
people go
stuck.
down. Wait, say it again.
You just get stuck in life sometimes. I mean, sometimes things are just like you get stuck in a situation and like
Yeah,
you think it's okay, and it's like just like what we were talking about the other day. It's like, you know, when we were in our addiction, it's like, yeah, I'm never going to change. I don't want to change, you know. But now that I change, I'm fucking so glad that I did change. But it's
yeah.
like when you're in that moment, it's fucking hard to like pull yourself out of that.
Time flies when you're out getting high. You know, the time just where does the time go? You know.
Yeah, your kids grow up,
Yeah.
fucking your mom dies, fucking, you know, fucking shit like that, you know,
Rough roads.
rough roads.
Rough roads.
I mean, life is fucking serious, and that's what like really our our thing is tonight is about patience, and it's really like patience that will like help and fix a lot of things
Oh, absolutely.
in your
I
life.
know.
Like
I
if you
know.
stop to breathe, that's having patience. Like if you stop and just breathe when you're feeling down, when you're feeling like you can't wake up in the morning, or if you feel like something is like wrong in your life, or fucking like you feel some way about somebody else. I mean,
Sure.
have a little bit of patience and just breathe.
I know, dude. That was like me with the job search, dude. I was just so patient. I'm so glad that I just waited until I saw the right one. You know, like I said, I could have, you know, taken the first job that was offered me, but no, I waited and waited, and then one day I got a phone call from my friend Cindy over there, and it's like, hey, we're hiring. You know, and then I go over there, and it's for a case manager job, and you know, she tells me they're going to certify me and do all this good stuff. You know, so
That is settling, and that should be another episode. So yeah, don't settle on fucking something less. Have the patience to wait
and I
so
waited.
you can get something better. Because I mean, like literally, like when you just rush into something, whether it be a car, whether it be an apartment, whether it be buying a new TV or buy something, just have take a couple steps back, breathe, think about it, like think about like what you're doing, and like maybe look somewhere else, because I guarantee you, don't settle on the first thing that comes,
Yep.
because there's always something better that comes after that, and then you're like already into that and you can't fucking pull yourself out, you know. So
Yeah,
I think
I
that
agree.
should be another program on settling, because I have like a lot of shit to say about like just settling on something that, you know, like
Let's
is
well
nothing.
let's kind of talk about that a little bit. You know,
All
on
right,
settling. You
I guess
know,
we could just
so
like, yeah.
yeah, we can do both. So I want to hear you talking about settling. So where do you start off?
So settling like on a life of drugs, because that's what we were talking about.
Yeah,
Rough roads.
rough roads.
Settling being um, a drug user all my life, being somebody that doesn't really amount to anything, something that um, like I can't look back, or my kids can't look back, or anybody can look back and say like this man did something, and settling on that, like,
Hmm.
or like becoming what I know I can be,
Hmm.
which takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
And so I definitely don't want to settle. I want to fucking move. Like, I don't want to, like, I want to be better than I am today, tomorrow.
Okay. And you know what you got to do that?
Move, show up. You got to show up every fucking day and you got to do your fucking best. That's it.
Yeah. That's all you got to do.
And then everything else will come. But it's about showing up. It's about fucking getting your boots on. And this is Cody's like shit. Like, but I love it because I'll use it till the day I die. Put your fucking boots on. Got your boots on? Put your boots on, because that's all you got to do. Put your fucking boots on, and then the rest is up to you, like, you know, like who you are as a person, you know? Because people put their boots on every fucking day, but they go out and they do fucking harm, and they fucking, like, you know, like, don't really respect people. And there's people that fucking, if you want to be a good person and you want to be, you know, like somebody that people look up to, and then just do your good as you can. Like, just be the best you can. I mean, I don't know how to, like, there's a lot of ways that people can be good, but like, it's really up to that person, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, anyway, I don't have anything left to really talk about with patience at all. I need to
Settling.
know.
So settle. Like, that's, what are some times that, like, in your life that you settled for something that one hand or the other, you know? It's pretty much what it is. It's like, I settled for this, but you got that. Buy a refrigerator, and, like, you know, it's like, oh, you know, it's like, fuck it, let's just buy this one. And then it's like rattles all through the night.
Yeah. Not being patient, it'll cause you to settle. Yeah. you know, rough roads. Anyway, do you have anything left to say?
No, I mean, I appreciate everybody that is going to watch this. Hopefully, we get like 20 likes. I mean, like, at least, like, throw us some likes, throw us some love, and
check us out on Twitter. It's just at rough_Rhodes. Rough_Rhodes. Rhodes is spelled RHODES. Rough Rhodes. Rough_Rhodes. It's at Twitter. We hit 600 followers today, which is a great milestone. I carried all of our followers over from an old podcast I used to do, and carried them on into the new podcast. And hopefully that'll start us off on a nice platform.
Yeah, just listen to what we have to say, and we really appreciate the love. I mean, if there's anybody out there looking for support, like I always say, I mean, like, call us up. Keith, you can get in touch with Keith. Keith can get in touch with me if you want to talk to me. But just reach out if you need support in any way. You know, if you think that you're going down too rough of roads, which is, that's the key. Sorry, Keith.
Yeah, I was saying, just send us a text, you know, to 801-215-9682, 801-215-9682. You can send us a text, you can leave us a voicemail, and we'll find a way to get your comments on, you know, on the air. anything you send us, we'll post on here and we'll talk about it, so we're here with, with open arms. This isn't just for us. This is about for all of us here, and everybody that's been through these rough roads, so because at the end of the day, we all kind of have the same mindset on what we want.
Just about getting the help.
Yep.
So don't be ashamed. Call.
Yep.
We understand.
Yep.
Good job on your getting your job too.
Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Because you're going to help a lot of people. You're going to help a lot of people. So that's awesome.
That was a nice get for me. That really boosts my confidence just to be able to walk in there and walk out with another $3 more an hour than I thought I'd be getting, So
well, it's like I said before, it's not even like about the money, but like you have a bigger opportunity, you have a bigger responsibility, and you're going to be able to actually talk to people more in depth than just being a peer supporter is cool and stuff like that. But like being a case manager, you're like,
you're in it.
You're the first step,
yeah.
And stuff. So you can give them ideas to think about that they can go talk to their sub-C or talk to their therapist and stuff like that, so so don't take it lightly, and I know you won't take it lightly.
No, I won't. I definitely won't. And appreciate the congrats on it. I'm super excited. I'll find out when I start, hopefully by tomorrow.
Cool.
I'll have an answer. So, but
all right, well, call me back after we hang up on this. Okay.
Of course.
All right, peace.
Yeah. All right. Later, guys. Have a good night.